Good morning, Aries. Happy Friday, I gotta say. Yeah, that sounds good. Good morning, Aries. How are we all doing? Gentleman in the house, bottom of the deck. my either location or my the YouTube uploader is being super slow, so I'm trying to get these May readings out a little somewhat earlier. Because it's taking over a day to upload videos. So, any Aries feeling discontent in their current situation? A little apathetic, a little bored? I feel like I should get the formalities out of the way first, and then we'll get into what's going on with you guys. Alright, Aries. This reading is for Aries, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, and any cross-watchers that may be interested in trying to see what's going on in the mind of their Aries. Now, as always, guys, take what resonates, leave what doesn't. The messages may or may not be for you today. If they do, awesome, let me know in the comments down below. Strong Aries energy this morning, big time. That's why I said, F it, I gotta do it. Because I was just shuffling and you guys just kept jumping out of the deck. Now, if the messages resonate with you guys, awesome. You know, let me know. I love connecting with you guys. You know, shoot me a comment or, you know, whatever. I like hearing your take on the readings. If they don't resonate, you can always check out your moon and ascendant signs. And I usually leave a link for cafeastrology.com in the description box below. It's a super easy way to get your birth chart, which has your sun, moon, rising, all the houses, all your planets. So you will get your Venus sign in there too. And it's just a really cool way to, and a very easy way to figure out your birth chart. The only thing is, Aries, you need to know the time and the location of your birth. A lot of people know the location, a lot of people don't know the time. That's something I've always known, I don't know why. Anyway, so, what I was feeling for you guys a little bit, whoosh, look at this combo, that just flipped out. Devil card, Queen of Wands, that's you, and the High Priestess. Some of you guys could be keeping some pretty dark secrets, which is fine. Teach their own, you know, as long as you're not harming someone else. I feel like this is a little bit of a self-harming vibe, like substance abuse. Some of you guys definitely are in situations where you're feeling, you know, the Four of Cups that just jumped out before with the Emperor, apathetic. You're feeling bored in your situation. You're looking at what you don't have. Some of you, waiting in the wings, excuse me. Some of you guys are going through emotions, I feel like right now. Also, I want to say to you guys, I'm going to go and do an intuitive, just like I did last month. Weird. The Wheel of Fortune and the World just kicked out together. I mean, I've had them together in a spread, but it's essentially almost, you know, the cards are very similar. Both fixed energy on the card. Leo, Aquarius, Scorpio, and Taurus. I definitely, due to the pre-shuffle, feel like that some of you guys are connecting with Taurians heavily. Could be Aquarius also, being on the bottom of the deck. Sorry, I forgot what I was saying before those two jumped out together. I feel like some of you guys are in some restrictive relationships, though, that you may be wanting to, you know, work your way out of, or you may be just wanting to work on a different, you know, a different outcome for something that's been the same for so long. Oh, that's what I was saying. I'm just going to do the intuitive spread again this month. I felt like it worked out pretty well last month. So, we're going to see where it takes us, right, guys? Alright, 4 more cards for Aries. I'm sorry, guys, about the long shuffle. I just don't believe in really shuffling off camera unless I've done it like 12 times and, you know, it's not recording or it's not taking, if you will. Oh, well, we have the sun here. Definitely could be connected with another fire sign also. Fire sign or Virgo. High Priestess is Virgo, so is the Hermit. You have the sun here amidst all this, not negative energy, but a little more somber. Actually, you could see it anyway. Maybe that's because new love is coming in right after the sun card. New love. Whoa. And about 20 cards. Yeah, you guys are definitely, I think, ending something that's not working for you anymore. Oh, the Devil in reverse, though. World Tower in reverse. Wow, that was a lot of cards. But Aries, if some of you are feeling like you've been working at something and it's not working anymore, you know, you're freeing yourself from the situation that's not working anymore, and you're moving on from a space of, you know, Five of Cups is confusion after a breakup, is sorrow, to a place of healing, Star card. Hangman in reverse. And these are just things that are jumping out of the deck. It's not part of your spread. But I feel like a lot of you guys have worked very... Oh, 2 sevens on the end. And ladies in the house on the bottom of the deck. So I think we're ready. What do we have here? All right. A lot of Pentacle energy. A lot of Wand energy. Basically, that is it. Except for the one Page of Cups. Oh, 7 of Cups. Okay. Show you spread in a second. Bottom of the deck, as I said, it's Queen of Wands. That's you, Aries. Leo, Sagittarius. Queen of Wands is confident, passionate, not afraid to make her own way in this world. Okay? So if you guys need to summon up a little bit of that energy and remind yourself of who the fuck you are, I think that this is a good reminder. You know, look at how powerful she is. She just sits there like, yeah, what? You know? All right, let's check out your spread. All right, Aries. So what we got going on for May. And we're going to, like I said, go intuitive with it. So if you just give me one moment, please, I would appreciate it. I have you sitting in a bucket of markers, so I apologize. All right, Aries, so... So let's start here. So, Aries, your card is, one of your majors is the Emperor. It's always good to see in a reading. You know, this is about stability. It's about protection. You guys want people to feel comfortable. When you see this in a reading and maybe things have been going, you know, a little lackluster lately, it's a welcome sign because it means that things are coming, order is coming back into your life when the Emperor shows up in your spread. Because I feel like you guys have been kind of put through, if not the ringer, you guys have definitely been tested lately with people. Here I have 5 of Pentacles. Okay, I have the 7 of Cups, 4 of Pentacles, 7 of Wands. So this says to me right here that, okay, there's a few things. One of you guys, some of you guys could be really trying to hold on to this outcome. Okay, you're really trying to hold on to a relationship. The 4 of Pentacles is all good news for your bank account, but don't let the money lead you to being possessive or controlling or obsessive. And in a relationship reading, or one that I see predominantly about love, it's about, you know, maybe holding on to someone a little too tightly. I mean, look at this guy. You know, you guys have put in the work. 3 of Pentacles. Here, you've put in the work. You've tried. You've tried collaborating, all this. But it's kind of led you to a space of having to constantly defend yourself. Okay? Feeling emotionally left out in the cold. Feeling burdened. Feeling a test of resources even. Maybe this person's already left. Or you've already left and you're feeling like, shit, now how am I going to, you know, make ends meet? This is a card of bereavement sometimes, I believe, in the reverse. But, and the Seven of Cups. People extending offers to you that they really have no intention of coming through with said offer. People, I like to say, people blowing smoke up your ass a little bit, Aries. This is also about choices, though. We do have to remember. Sevens in the tarot are about going within, though, and about really taking, I want to say taking stock of what's going on in your life. And you are the one who's going to be able to see, you know, I don't think this is self-deception or self-illusion. In this case, Aries, with the Seven of Cups, I feel like you guys know what time it is. And I feel like you guys, you know, aren't too slow on figuring out who are the snakes, you know, who are the, you know, dragons in the midst, things like that. I feel like you guys know pretty quickly when someone's telling you a story or feeding you a line of bullshit, okay? But I feel like for a long time, you put up with said line of bullshit because, yeah, maybe they used to make you happy, you know? Maybe it's somebody that you've built your foundation with, Aries, okay? Maybe this is a long-time partner. But look at this guy. The Two of Wands is about partnership. It's about focus. It's about determination. It's about partnerships in business as well. But I feel like in this spread specifically, Aries, like, you've built up this kingdom, okay? You've built up this kingdom with someone. You have the world in your hands, but you're still alone. You're still feeling alone. You're still feeling, you know, like you have to always be like, where are you going? Or maybe that's how this person is treating you, conversely, is, adversely, I mean, is, that they're being clingy or they're being, very demanding and restrictive to you. And you ultimately end up feeling more alone than with this person. I do see, though, that some of you guys will continue to try to work on this situation. This could be about work itself, because this is like the quintessential, this and the Eight of Pentacles is all about work. This is about public success, about public recognition, but I feel like it's also about collaboration. So some of you guys are going to continue to try to work on this partnership, okay? So the Page of Cups here could be a message of renewing your love, or like a reconciliation. But for some of you guys, I think you're gonna, some of you guys, Aries, I feel a lot of you are sick of the battles, sick of the, you know, the sticking up for yourself, the constant need to explain yourself, I want to say. Sick of the feeling of being left out in the cold, being abandoned by this person. And you're gonna, like, just be like, you're done having it. And the Eight of Wands we have also here, okay? And this is the reason why I think some of you guys are going to be done, because you're going to get clarity in this unresolved situation. That's what the Eight of Wands is about. This is about movement. As soon as you get this piece of knowledge, or like this idea, this like insight, things in your life start to pick up very fast. This is your energy. You know this. This is wand energy. It's fast moving energy. The Eight of Wands and the Three, I believe, is the most positive in your suit. Now, this is waiting on some type of news. Okay, it could be news of a love offer. Often it is depicted as that. Okay, so I think that some of you guys, if you've been in this kind of like fucking bogged down, tired ass fucking situation, you know, there is sun on the other side of it. Okay, there is the sunshine. The Sun card has the power to outshine any negative card in the reading, even several. You could be connecting with a fellow fire sign, Leo, when the sun card shows up. But I really feel like you guys are gonna take a turn for the better and kind of suss out this type of bullshit energy. You know, people making offers to you and then just like fucking forget it. You know, like not really not coming through with their word. People making you feel like you're alone in a relationship. And you know, the Two of Wands is a positive card too. It's not negative, but I always look at him and like feel sad, like, because he has this vast like landscape that he's like looking at, but he's still just like, what next? You know, where do I go next? That's how I feel he feels like with it, you know. So Aries, I feel like those of you that have been kind of, because I remember last month's reading was also about struggling. I think Taurians were also involved in that last month. But for those of you that have been struggling for a while, you might have an epiphany aha moment this May. You know what I mean? And if that is you, and if you have been unhappy, I hope that you do. So, as always, I'm going to pull from an oracle deck, and I've been using Chakra Wisdom Oracle. It's because this deck's fucking awesome, and I love it. I love it. And it, you know, oracle decks seem to usually validate at least, you know, some of the messages coming from the reading. So that's why I like using them. All right, whoa, that's way too many to fall. I should, yeah, that was from earlier. So, what messages here do we have for Aries, please, for May 2019? Please help me validate any messages from the reading or bring them new, clear, concise, positive messages, please. Whoa, that was some bullshit. Okay, wasn't that bad. I've dropped half the deck before. But faith, I think, yes, faith. This is of the crown chakra we have here. Oh, these are some nice cards though. Renewal, soulmate, instinct, miracle. See, renewal, instinct, dissipating, as in your fucking old relationship. Oh, is that 2 cards? Next one. All right, give me one more card, please, for Aries. Oh, perseverance. Boom. Sacral chakra. This is the card that made the writer of the deck actually finally come together and put this deck together. She was advising one of her friends about a business situation, and she was going to her desk and, you know, opened her desk, and she'd seen this card, perseverance, and told him the fable of it, because she didn't really want to tell people a lot about it, because these messages were coming to her via angels in 1988. After a near-death experience, she didn't want an extended stay in the hospital, if you know what I mean. So she didn't really want to tell anybody about it. So she kept them in her desk for a very long time. And finally, this was a message she told her friend, you know, and as I'm sure you can imagine, everything worked out for him, and she decided to go ahead and publish this deck. So I think it's pretty cool. So faith, I don't usually read the at a glance part, but I feel like I need to. Faith, royal purple brick. We're all wounded. Some wounds are easily recognized while others are not. Okay. Forge ahead and do not allow your pain to hold you back. You're meant to inspire others. If you do not carry on, they will suffer. It is time for you to deliver your message. Your message being beat fucking feet, I think, for some of you, is the message that you need to deliver. Okay, royal purple brick. I am more than I think I am. The legend. Peggy is terrified. She cannot see past the wall in front of her, it is preventing her from moving forward. And she cries out for help. The great spirits appear and tell her that she is holding a royal purple brick, thinking it is a wall. They encourage her to place the brick on the path and ask her not to give up. Patty lowers the brick to the ground and courageously steps forward. Her future lights up. It's a fable. The inspiration is what frightens you is something much smaller than you know. Yeah. And it's probably going to be much easier to deal with than you know too. If you're experiencing pain, holding on tighter, 4 of Pentacles, only worsens the situation. Your greatness awaits. See? Don't restrict yourself. Don't hold on to something that's not serving you, Aries, okay? The personal inquiry is, I have a tremendous amount of personal magnetism. Am I willing to allow myself to shine? It's up to you guys. The key ideas are narrow focus, miracles all around, not following wise counsel, not accepting your gifts, using energy in a self-defeating way. And the keywords are gift, muse, and fear. So I think that's pretty clear there, Aries. And we have perseverance. Yes. Carrot-colored cloak. Don't quit before the miracle. Miracle has come up like 2 or 3 times now. Shannon's carrot-colored cloak is a gift from a famous stage actress, and she wears it always, as a symbol of her own talent. One day, frustrated by the sacrifices she has made in a long pursuit of success, Shannon throws off the cloak and gives up her acting career. The great goddess tries to convince Shannon to put the cloak back on and stay the course, but she doesn't listen. Just around the corner, had she persevered, was great success. The inspiration is, we all do our chosen work. We are serving the highest good. If we stop, we upset the universal balance. What you work toward will materialize. You may not see it, but it lies ahead. You may not see that you are worth more than the situation you're in now. Personal inquiries. Can I ignore these feelings that can I ignore the feelings that would sidetrack me? Will I let go of fear and persevere? The key ideas are breaking through, unseen help at work, feeling taken for granted, and overcoming doubts. And the keywords are steadfast, success, and miracles again. Aries, I feel like that's like pretty cut and dry. Like, if you feel like you're being unappreciated and that you are like which usually for an Aries is pretty uncommon. You guys are pretty straightforward. You do have that fire element about you that's like, no, I'm not dealing with this bullshit, and moving on. But your sun sign is not your only component of who you are, and if you guys are feeling a little bit taken advantage of, if you guys are feeling like you're holding on to the situation too tightly, just, I know it's easier said than done, I get it, but see what happens when you are the one to let go, when you're the one to stop constantly, that Seven of Wands, sticking up for yourself and battling for it, and you decline the offers that don't come to fruition. You take the wheel, Aries, okay? That's the best I can say for you, is take the wheel this month. If you're not ready, if you want to collaborate still and try to work it out, by all means. But if you are in a restrictive, obsessive, jealous, what's the word? I said restricting already, relationship, it's not healthy for you. It's not healthy for them. And don't stay because you're comfy. Don't stay because it's what you know. Because you could be missing out on something really awesome that you haven't met yet because you're staying with what you're used to. Okay? So, that being said, Aries, I hope that some of you guys took something away from the reading. As always, I appreciate you stopping by. For those of you that have stopped by the channel for the first time, hello, thank you. Those of you that have been with me since the beginning, I love you all very much, new and old watchers. Aries, take care of yourselves, okay? You just got out of your season, and I hope you all are feeling good. Some of this I feel like is already past energy, and you're kind of going to be navigating into the easier side of these things. So some of you are just coming into it head on. Last month, that's what it was about. Alright, anyway, Aries, Namaste. Thank you. Take care.